Einstein has actually invited him to meet. As he enters Einstein's room, this is a recorded conversation, Einstein leaned over and whispered, "I memorized a line of yours, quote unquote, we come nearest to greatness when we are great in humility." Einstein said, "I love that line of yours, I believe it." Tagore leaned over and whispered back, "I would memorize your words." He says to Einstein, "I would memorize your words, but unfortunately, they're all numbers." And that begins the conversation. So Einstein says, "Do you think God is separate from us?"
In one salutation to thee, my God, let all my senses spread out and touch this world at thy feet.
If you read his philosophic writings, his writings on religion and his aesthetic, poetic philosophy, there seems no doubt that he was a dualist. He keeps stressing this. He distinguishes himself from the non-dualist or monist tradition in India. Relationship is so important. Relationship between man and God, world and spirit, and love, which is absolutely at the heart of his philosophy, can only be there because of that relationship.
Gitanjali, or song offerings, came at a time when Europe, particularly Western Europe, was seeing one of the greatest of human catastrophes in the making. The war was only 2 years away, the First World War, of course. But the Balkan regions was still already in flames, and Irish civil war was seething underground. And it was a time when song offerings of Gitanjali gave the Western people some hope. It took the people away from material pursuits to some kind of spirituality, which rescues people from the kind of distress or kind of catastrophe Western Europe was moving towards.
ঝড়ের রাতে তোমার অভিশাপ পরাণ সখা বন্ধু হে আমার আকাশ কাঁদে হতাশ নাই যে
You have been busy hunting down time and space. I talk about the eternal human because without us, there is no time and space. Do you realize that's a very significant statement? Without us, there is no time and space, because what Tagore is saying is time and space is a cognitive experience in human consciousness.
The morning will surely come, the darkness will vanish, and thy voice pour down in golden streams.